Hey, this is Randy at Mountain Air Farms. All right, we got Teresa a new car yesterday. I should be working today, but I'm still waiting on some trim pieces. So we're gonna go over there tomorrow. But she's excited about her car, so I'm trying to get it all little kinks worked out of it today, so she can start driving it. She went and registered it and everything this morning. But just been tearing it apart this morning. The AC belt, I went ahead and bought a pulley and everything, tensioner pulley for it when I put it on. The other one's still spun, but if you're in that deep, you might as well go ahead and change it. But here's the transmission pan. It don't look that bad. There's a little bit, I mean, them magnets will get stuff on them, on the bottom, I mean, or where it's got 235,000 miles on it, so. The oil, transmission fluid was a little dark. Really dark in that pan, it looks like. But the filter was clogged all the way. I mean, you can just scrape crud off the filter. So, hopefully, that'll take care of it. And also, I wasn't sure, but the filter had slipped out and it was laying in the bottom of the pan. It wasn't even up in the slot where it goes. So I don't know whether it's been sucking all that stuff up through it or if it could get enough fluid with the filter laying in the bottom. So I'll put her all back together and we'll see what she does. Hopefully it'll work better. If not, we'll just put a new transmission in it. I can't tell whether this is a stock filter or not that came out of it, but it's probably not been changed. I mean, the drain plug I couldn't hardly get out at all. Well, I'm just going to clean up some parts. We ordered the parts. They should be here anytime now. So we get them from our local AutoZone. They help us out. Whatever we need, they get. But I can pretty much call them and tell them what I'm needing, and they don't care to go behind the counter and match up stuff. A lot of them just pull from numbers. They got to have a VIN and everything start off. I've took a belt down there before and said, hey, I need to match this up. And we'll go in the back and match up the belt. But I'm going to get these parts cleaned up, and surely the parts will be here in a minute. Start putting her back together. I can let you know how she runs later this afternoon. Hey, it's Randy, Mountain Air Farmer. I'm back again. All right. I showed you what the transmission, the fluid and everything looked like. That filter was stopped up. I actually cut it open and it looked cruddy inside.
Well, was it even fell down in the pan?
Yeah, it fell down. It's got like a suction tube that goes up in. When I take the pan off, it's just laying in a pan, so it wasn't even sucking up fluid. But I filled it up with transmission fluid, put new filter on it.
New seals and gas seals.
New seal on the pan, put that Lucas in it. But as soon as we fired it up, it worked just like it should work. So hopefully the transmission is
done.
The brakes are fine.
Right, they got
them unlocked. I even got the ABS and the brake light to go off on the inside. Evidently, it's just where it's been sitting so long.
Right.
And hadn't put the shocks on. I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow afternoon or something. This thing would wore me out laying underneath it. Doing that transmission, I bet, has got 20 bolts in that pan.
Right.
You're laying on your back. It just ain't a good subject for me. Got the AC fixed. It's blowing cold. It still's got the diverter. It's still blowing out on defrost, but the rear air is blowing. I mean, it gets cold in that cab of that.
And to the diverter, we're going to just take it to our local mechanic.
You got to take the whole dash apart to fix that converter.
Right.
I could do it, but I don't want to. Seats still don't work. We've got to figure that out. We'll go on YouTube and we'll see if we can find somebody working on them, see they got some suggestions, we'll hit them up and see if they know anything. The headlight, that's just cosmetic stuff. We ain't fooling with that yet.
It's got a new serpentine belt,
Yep, we put a new serpentine belt on,
new AC belt.
new AC belt, and I went ahead, since I was putting the AC belt on there, went ahead and put a new tensioner on.
Right.
So while you're there, you might as well do it. We put a new battery in it. So all we've got to do is shocks and seat and that diverter in the AC.
Right.
Get it to where to blow out.
And then just cosmetic.
Yeah, then it's cosmetic.
Good deal.
I knocked a bunch of stuff off today. So.
Well, we started off, we thought it was going to rain. It was trying to rain this morning.
Well, I just wanted to get it done.
Right.
She got a new vehicle and she wanted it done. So.
Well, and I needed to get the title. Today I went and got the title done, got the insurance, made 2 trips to AutoZone and a trip to Auto Advance. So.
They didn't. She went in there after the parts and the transmission filter and stuff wasn't even in there. They're supposed to have got it in and it didn't come in, so she had to run the Tahoe to pick it up.
Yeah.
But
they worked with us. They're good.
It's
They're
in
good.
there.
Also, I got new floor mats to go in,
Steering wheel cover.
steering wheel cover. Looking at maybe a whole new seat covers. That's going to be later on.
I wouldn't fool seat covers.
Well,
I'd put a towel over that one seat and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Because seat covers do not stay on seats.
I know. No, I'm talking about actual leather ones.
Yeah.
Replacing.
Yeah, that's fine, but seat covers do not
No,
stay on seats.
I'm talking about the leather ones that goes back on it.
You put seat covers on and they do not stay on seats.
Right.
But
And we've been greasing the doors with white lithium grease. They're still squeaky, but
they're getting a little better.
they're getting a little better. But, Romeo's back here squawking.
But we got tags, got it titled over, so
Insurance.
insurance, she's good to go.
Yeah.
We just got to I'll put the shocks on tomorrow afternoon. We'll look at some YouTube and see if we can find out something about the seats.
And I think instead of just the back shocks, you're going to do front and back
Yeah,
because it
when I was
floats.
going down the driveway, the back shocks are worn out. But the front shocks, you can tell they're about worn out too. So.
Well, you might as well if you're
It's
replacing.
probably it is the original models. They got GM stamped on them.
Right.
The plastic covers with the.
So it's the original shocks.
It's original shocks. I mean, 230-something thousand miles.
They need to be replaced. But also, if you're going to replace the back, go ahead and replace the front. That's kind of silly. That's a no-brainer.
It might save you a little headache down the road.
Right. And she needs some, after all this, she's going to be detailed. We got a girl down the road that does some phenomenal detailing. I think,
No, I got a girl here that can wash your car.
oh, I thought I'd take her
Well, you
down.
don't pay to have it detailed. You're going to detail it.
I got to think of a name for him.
Eleanor.
Eleanor. No, she ain't going to be Eleanor. I may name
No
her.
brakes.
No breaks. I may name her Kimmy because we bought her from Kimmy.
Yep, you can name her Kimmy.
If Kimmy approves, I'm going to name the Tahoe Kimmy.
Yep.
So
But
she's
I'm
coming
just
right
happy the
along.
transmission came around. 'Cause it's always uncertainty when you get into stuff like that. I mean, we could have replaced it or took it and had it rebuilt, but I'm just glad it's working right.
Well, and right now, I mean, and this may have fixed it, and it may go for another
or it
100,000.
It may stop working in a month.
Right.
But you just got to look at a used vehicle. You can spend, by the time we're ending up, $3 or $4 grand in a vehicle, or you can spend $85,000 for a vehicle and have a warranty.
And
It's just where you want to spend your money.
right.
But I'd just soon have an older vehicle. I'd just soon put money in a vehicle that's not got all that technology stuff on it, because that stuff goes out constantly.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to trade every year, fine. It's not going to go out. But if you're going to try to, there's no longevity in these new cars.
Right.
They might be high mile. You can get high mileage out of them, but 10 years from now, they're not going to be around.
Right. Whereas the older vehicles, they're still going.
Yeah, they're not going to be around.
Right.
But the government will probably figure out a way where they won't make parts for these things anymore. So you'll have to go buy new.
Do not say that. Don't give them any ideas.
No, they had that back years ago when they done that cash for clunkers.
Mm-hmm.
They got rid of a bunch of nice vehicles. I mean, just destroyed the vehicles. And they was nice old vehicles. But
there's always, as long as there's shade tree mechanics and good old boys, there's always going to be parts. We may have to search a little bit harder.
I'll just buy a bunch of them, set them back here in the tree road, and then we'll have them.
All right, you all heard that. So if y'all need a part later down the road.
They're my parts. Nobody else's parts. But
okay.
I'm going to go in and take me a shower because I'm covered in transmission fluid.
And you stink.
Well, it's kind of like transmission fluid.
Yeah, it stinks.
So I'm going to go do that and let this sit here and cool off all the way. I'm going to throw it and drive again, try it out again later. But, I mean, as soon as I pulled it off the ramp, it done exactly what it needed to do. So,
yeah.
It was cold then. So.
Yeah, and there's still some minor things we noticed besides the seat not
the mirrors don't work.
The mirrors, the adjustable mirrors where the little things are supposed to move them, they're not moving. So, and it may
it's
be
probably in that. No, it's in that little thing,
door
like
circuit.
I done in my maroon truck.
Right.
Where I put that. It's just that little switch thing.
Right. So that's little. I mean, that's little things. That's, you know.
Chevy's not known for their electronics. So little stuff like that goes out. But Lord, it's got 200 and something thousand miles on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it still looks great.
Yeah. So. All right. I'm gonna go take a shower.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna just do a little walk around. Yeah, we need to buy the fog lights. You notice the fog lights was out. That's an online.
I want to get the major things done. That way you can drive it.
Yeah.
We can buy the lights and throw them in one weekend or whatever. It
Right.
don't take nothing to put lights in it.
Yeah, we just want to have it roadworthy, road safe. Well, yeah, I do believe I'm going to call her Kimmy. That'd be a cute car name, so I'll get a little license plate that'll say Kimmy on it.
If you don't.
Unless,
No, you're not putting a license plate on it. No.
unless Kimmy does not approve. And if Kimmy does not approve, then I will not name the vehicle Kimmy. So, well, we're going to close for now. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let us know. If you've had problems with your power seat in your Tahoe or SUV or whatever, and you found that it needed to have this fix or that fix, put it down there in the comment. That way, you know what? It may help us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out in the future. So, well, we're going to close for now. So, as always, remember, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.